Guess what we're making today? A cookie pudding, or a banana pudding if that's what you like. Now, to make this delectable dessert, you're going to need Cool Whip, milk, a large box of vanilla pudding, instant pudding, and a can of condensed milk. And don't forget those vanilla wafers. I've always been a science nerd, and so I like to do experiments as a kid. And I remember one of my first cooking experiments was making a mashed potato milkshake. Well, that is not what we're making here today, y'all. Instead, we are making a sweet delectable treat that will hit that sweet tooth in the right spot. So here we go. So you're going to add the 2 cups of milk to a large bowl and then add in the instant pudding. Now, as you can see, my poor little whisk here had better days, so I did have to change that out. But you can make this either using a regular mixer like a cake mixer, or you can use a whisk, or you can just do it by hand with a fork or a spoon. Either way works. You're going to continue to mix this until it's smooth and thoroughly incorporated. All right, moving on, we're going to add in a whole can of sweetened condensed milk, and we're going to thoroughly incorporate that one also. Make it smooth and sweet. Now here's a little trick that I like to do. I take a little bit of the whipped cream out of the carton and then I add in some of the pudding. In my opinion, it makes it easier to mix or fold. We don't want to stir. We want to fold in the whipped cream into the pudding mixture. And when I add a little bit of pudding into the whipped cream and then add it back in and fold it in, it seems like it folds better to me. So you can try it and tell me what you think. There is absolutely nothing hard about this recipe, and what we just did is the hardest part. So now we're going to get to the layering. We're going to lay down a layer of cookies at the bottom. Now, if you are a person who likes banana pudding, then after you lay this layer of cookies down, you're going to add a layer of bananas, and then you'll just continue that routine of layering cookies, bananas, pudding. But I am not a banana pudding person. I like bananas by themselves, but I do not like them as an addition to my pudding, and so I do a cookie pudding. And as you can see, I'm making a layer of cookies with a layer of pudding. Now, another little nifty trick that I like is if I do want some fruit in my pudding, then I will slice some strawberries and add those to the layering instead, and then put a few blueberries in there. It is so good, y'all. Y'all should try it if you haven't ever tried it. It tastes delicious. For those of you who do like bananas, try it and see how it turns out for you. And those of you that don't like bananas, you should try it also. It's really, really good. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Your opinion matters, and I want to hear what you think about my videos. Plus, it encourages me to bring you more great recipes and DIY tips. All right, y'all, once we get that top layer on there, we're going to try to smooth it out. We want it to look all pretty because we don't want to just present food any kind of way. We want it to look good, even if we're the only one eating it. So I'm smoothing out that top layer, And then we're gonna add a little decor. So now that that topping has that little dollop up there, we're gonna add a few cookies to the top just to decorate it. And we're also gonna crush some vanilla wafers and add those to the top of the pudding just as a little decoration. So here's the fruit of our labor. It is delicious, it's easy, it's simple, it's sweet. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you next time.